Right. Hopefully that is better. Why? Everything's working on my side, so it's a bit odd. So hopefully it'll be fine. Is the qualifying rundown if we missed the last bit there. So pole position is Rain with a 1:34.8. The only man joining on the front row will be Arthur. Sorry, row 2, Alros and Vegeta. P5 is Kieran, Matt Veg in 6th. Pro Gamer 7th, Fair Lucy 8th. Aurelian 9th, Elite Risk 10th. David, Pack Bussy, Jake, Ways, and then the 2. So it looks like a dry race by the looks of it. Okay, so let's look at the race drive to see what everyone's doing tyre-wise, because obviously we had a wet quali, which means everyone will have a free tyre choice going into the race. So, a couple of people going for the mediums. This will be a one-stop race with no safety car shenanigans. It's likely to be a one-stop. So, a couple of minutes until we ready up. It looks like the top 8 going for the mediums. It looks like a lot of people going for mediums actually. Currently only 6 of the 18 drivers is starting on the softs. That could all change though before the race starts. I'm gonna have to close my door, otherwise you guys are gonna you're gonna hear how noisy my washing machine is, and I think Tier 3 can testify how low that can get. Right. So what is the time? We are 20:59. We are going at what? We're going at 20:59. So, oh, then there you go. Just to say it, we ready up. So then, what are we looking like? So, look at that. Yep, front 8 still on the mediums. 6 drivers going for the softs. So, look out for these 3 here: Aurelian, Elite Risk, and Find Defender. See if they can make any early goings of it. So, we are about to start the formation lap. That gets taken out with the position change as usual. Looks like a lot of that bit of lag. Yeah. So apologies for the laggy stream tonight. I can promise you it's not it's not my end. Something I think Twitch might be having a bit of a funny one. But as you saw on your screen there, predicting a one-stop strategy. That will be without any safety cars, of course. If you get an only safety car, you can never know. Look at the lag. That's going to be fun. Cars all weaving. Of course, the medium tyres. The front 8 all on medium tyres. So it's going to be... These guys need to get their tyre temps nice and warm. Otherwise they're going to... Oh, and certainly on the Pro Gamer, looks like he wasn't ready, stuck on the start-finishing line. Drivers coming around the final corner. There you go. The game predicts the soft runners lap 11 to 13, which basically means that 26 lap race generally means that you can do 13 soft and 13. So could be on for a bit of a boring strategy. You never know. Never know what kind of shenanigans this game will bring up. So then, the cars are lined up. We start of sequence. Here we go then. We have 4, we have 5. The red lights are on, and now we are go at Silverstone. It looks like a decent getaway for most people. Arthur has jumped Rain going into turn 1. A very slow start for Rain. Maybe those tyres weren't quite up to scratch, but Arthur is leading back into turn 3. They all single file. Oh, we've had a bit of a collision at the back there. Oh no, it's Alros, it looks like. It's a massive shame for him. I think we caught the end of it. He's a bit of an issue. Get going again. Pro Gamer and Alros both lose loads of positions at the start. The big winner, look at Jake, already up 8 positions. So looking good for Jake at the moment. Back at the front then, Arthur still has the golden helmet, making him look good. Look at that, stays in 8th gear. Oh, that's gone very wide. That'll be his first warning of the race, I imagine. Right then, as we come through Maggots and Beckett's, the field still sorting themselves out a bit. Matt Veg has lost 4. Let's have a look at the tyres. So look at that, elite risk already up into P5 on those softs. P7. Only 5 drivers starting on the soft stem. In the end, that's the big losers. You got Alros now, so he's taken over a couple of cars. So and the look at that, Aurelian, David and Kuba, Pro Gamer, all stopping. Bit of a shame for Aurelian because he had those soft tyres. Okay, let's have a look at the front, shall we? Arthur still in the lead. He's got that lead over Alros. Again, apologies for the poor lag today. Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Everything's working in my head like it usually does. Not too sure why it's lagging, so again, apologies. Right then. The back of Arthur. Arthur, our newly crowned champion here. Rain looking for some pride, looking for what will be. He's only won one race this season, looking for win of the season. Arthur will be looking for his 6th win. Arthur covering the inside line, getting out of that toe. Rain's coming. Vegeta hanging on. He's just still in that DRS zone. Kieran has fallen out the 1 second zone, and Elite Risk all over the back of Kieran now on those. Reminder, those who didn't join us in qualifying, we had a completely wet qualifying, so everyone had a free choice of starting. Everyone is on a fresh set of softs. Everyone has 3 sets of fresh softs, so it's all go in tonight as David Nkua becomes the first to succumb to the track limits. Bite of DRS. Arthur. Will he have a look? Will he have a into cups? No, not quite close enough. But close down Hanger Straight in the second DRS zone. It's still early. We know Silverstone is pretty hard to overtake. Rain goes around the outside, and that's an easy overtake in the end. Just into the Rain. Arthur running a little bit wide there. Nothing to play for, of course, for Arthur. So all a bit of Vegeta, one of the drivers who's still on for second place in the championship. Just a quick reminder, obviously Arthur is on 190 points, so he's gone. Second place in the table is Elite Risk. He's on 108 points. Owen, who isn't racing tonight, was on 92. You got Auros on 82. Vegeta on 81. Jacob 77. And Kieran on 75. Jacob, another one who isn't racing tonight, unfortunately. He's been in good form himself. And Elite Risk has got past Kieran. So Elite Risk making those softs work for him. Vegeta hanging on to the back of Arthur then trying to make this a freeway. Just what the doctor ordered, I think. Now, can he retake the lead? He's half a second behind, but will the DRS be enough to pull him closer? You can see he is just closing, but I don't think it's quite going to be enough. He needs to be about 3 tenths behind coming out of Maggotts Beckett's. Otherwise, I don't think he's got any hope. The power of DRS was about 3 tenths of a second there. Down straight. So, Rain starts. 5! Look at that, all the first 5 cars, all separated by seconds. Fear Lucy then running up in PS6. He's the first of the drivers to have dropped down. Chased down by Jake and Jake at the moment, of course. Oh, and look at that. Arthur's got Rain, so he was close. Going down the Wellington Straight. Arthur's got it back, but Rain stay close, of course. And of course, the longer these battle, the longer and anything can happen. Of course, Silverstone is notorious for track limits, so we could well see this race just Rain. Will he make it 2 out of 2? Oh, Arthur, some great defending there. Cross making his one move, but we'll I'll have a look into Vale. Thinks against it at the moment there as Vegeta gets ever closer to the back of Rain. Will Rain, would he have a look into turn 1 now? It's definitely an unorthodox but nope, he doesn't. All through there. Not in 8th gear yet. Oh, Rain, will he have a look up into there? No, he does not. But look at that. Look how close the top 4 are now. This is great stuff. And this is where Rain will make line. Arthur goes early to cover the racing line. And Rain is through. Is he? No, he's not. Arthur takes the inside line. But of course, Rain will now have it for this corner. Oh, the Argy-Bargy getting the elbows out. And Rain got past Vegeta. And Vegeta those two. Vegeta has fallen down the field. But Arthur now 10th behind. Very close. They get very close. This is great stuff from these two. The goal for Arthur. As look at that, he was exactly 3 turns behind, and this will be where he will retake the lead into Stowe, and he does. Easily done. Great race this is so far. It's a shame we're blighted by the technical issues. Well, right, look how close he is to the back. I think it looks like Rain more pace right now. But as he has a little look, but no, he's just maybe trying off there. As the top 4 still separated by less than a second actually. It's a shame Vegeta had that coming together. As there goes Rain up the inside. He takes the lead. He's now got to somehow get a gap and get out of that. He needs to be at least half a second. He's fine. And look at that Elite Risk behind. Elite Risk having a sniff now. Will he? No, he doesn't have a look. Stays behind. A tiny bit of breathing room, but not much. You can see 4 attempts. It's going to be close. I think Rain's just got enough to. The batteries aren't. They're not using that much battery, which is good as well. So they're not all draining it. It's Elite Risk, the one that's been using it a lot, but still, it's not bad as Elite Risk. Will he have a look into Vale? He does not. So then, at lap 8. This race already. Another quick. I think we'll have a quick rundown, but we got too much action at the front here to have a quick rundown. We'll find defender battling it out, but this can't really leave this front battle. Well, it looks like Rain's got a Arthur having a bit of a by the looks of it, and he'll survive another day. So we're only about 5 laps away then from the pit stops really. You know, the mediums will go into the softs and the soft runners will go into the mediums. Be interested to see how long Elite Risk will drag those softs out. Silverstone used to be a place of really high tyre wear, but on the game, nope, it's an easy 1-stop. So Arthur 5 tenths behind then. He won't. You can see the closing speed is quite high, but he hasn't got enough to challenge Rain going into Stowe. Looks like the AI has pitted for Pro Gamer and put him onto hard. Bit of an odd decision, but there we go. So then, lap 9. Rain in the lead. Arthur P2. Elite Risk is P3. Completing those podium places. Kieran having a good race in P4. Pac Bussy has got past Fair Lucy. He's in P6. Jake up into is in still in that battle. Is in P8 in that rabble. Matt Veg almost 6 seconds behind. He's got Waves battling with him as well. You've got fine defender in P11, Auros, who of course started near the front, is down in P12 at the moment. Podgy Porter is Rhino P14, Aurelian there in P15. And then you've got David Kuba P16, Origin Finn P17, and Pro Gamer, who I believe his connection issues, is down in 18th and last. Right then. It looks like Arthur could be close enough to have at least a nibble this time around. Will he have a look up the inside? He does. Rain doesn't fight it too hard. Was going at it as a pep as well. We'll stay on board with Rain for a little bit. Even there, you can see the closing speeds. And surely now, Rain will regain the lead here. You can just see the Constantina effect in play. Arthur inside early, and Rain unable to. He had a little nap there, and Rain getting attacked by Elite Risk. Elite Risk still trying to make use of the can. And very lucky to keep a second place there. Good defenders. We didn't see how close Elite Risk was. Separated by less than a second. Yeah. And these are still 2021 regs, so very impressive from these guys. But Rain now, this is where he gets back up to P1. Yes, he does. Very easy, could go on for another 16 laps. It'll definitely depend on who blinks first going into the pits. Elite Risk really is the kind of guinea pig here, because if he doesn't pit until lap 13, the guys will know that the soft tyres will last. If Elite Risk does pit early, guys will probably go to lap 14 or lap 15. But either way, right now, the soft tyres look good. Otherwise, I think Elite Risk would have dropped off by now. As Rain, it's now Rain's come under attack from Arthur. DRS is open. We'll have a look up the inside. He does. He goes side by side into coming around the Lufford corner into Woodcote. And Arthur is the new leader. Well then. Let's stay on board with Elite Risk this time, shall we? Last time he almost caught us out and overtook Rain. Look how close Rain is. Look at that. Behind that is so dangerous in a place like Magus Beckett. Oh, and Rain's out of shape here, and that could give Elite Risk the edge. And go to the inside. He might have a dive up the inside here. They're both close. Ooh, and we almost had 3 wide going into Stowe, but they're still going to be side by side. Oh, and look at that! Elite Risk dives. He dives in for the undercut. So there you go. Then that gives you your answer. That could be pivotal in the race, because now the drivers know that they'll get a good 11 laps out of these tyres. But the question is, where does Elite Risk come out? You'll be on fresh mediums and then out. A lot of cars, but I think the important thing for Elite Risk is that he's going to have a little bit of free air. He wants, which is good for him. But we'll rejoin the front now as Rain and Arthur going at it, going side by side. I think these today. Oh, and Rain! Oh no! Oh, Ross! Oh, and he's had a spin. And that is such a shame for Rain. Great racing from these two, and just a little bit of elbows, and Rain is on the grass for a spin. But now, a man who's now lost his crown, world champion here in 7GR, can Kieran put Arthur under pressure? It looks like he will. Will he take the lead? He does, nice and easy, and Kieran is your new race leader. From P4 to P1 in a space of a lap then for Kieran. Down in P11, Elite Risk does have, look at, he's got 12 seconds of free air to drive into, to pump those lap times in. And of course, these guys will still keep, as the time penalties continue. Xavier Jake with the latest one. So then, can he buck the trend? Can he, no he can't. Arthur going, retakes the lead. Now then, this is where the gamble comes. They pit now and try and get the soft tyres. Or do they follow Elite Risk lead? To lap 15. Do they carry on for another lap or two? We've got fine defenders on the hard tyres. The strange strategy. There you go. A few guys down there all... Pack Bussy, I think that's got to be his... yeah, he's almost, as I said earlier, very, very tough track for the track limits. As Kieran, is he close enough again? Off. Does that mean he's coming into the pits? I think it might be, you know. Is he coming in? No. Not too sure why he backed off. Maybe he knows that every time he battles Arthur, it will lose him a bit of time. I guess he wants the maximum truck time to get the time out of these tyres. Try and stay ahead. Oh, an Elite Risk has another pit. Oh no, he's missed it. An Elite Risk. He's had a second pit. And he's down there, and oh, what a shame. Oh, we obviously missed it. Something's happened. The Elite Risk has to pit for a second time. And that is, oh, that's a shame. That's him now out of the race contention. We saw a minute ago the race on his 13 lap old tyres. And I think more pain for Rain could be incoming because he's got his teammate right. So he's got to make a decision here. He's either got to dive in early or hope that Pack Bussy doesn't come in the lap that he wants to. Right. How close can Kieran get to Arthur this time? Will he back out? Look at those cars just flung into the thingy. And look at that, he's 5 tenths behind, so we know from previous that this isn't quite enough. Although Kieran doesn't. Look at that, and once again, lifting off before he gets into the corner. And no, they're going one more lap, so yeah, they don't trust. Not confident taking those tyres a long time. What about, oh, there you go, look, Rain dives in. Going for the under. And where will he come out? So, if he had another, could come out quite far. Because he's going to be just no rapid on those soft tyres. Vegeta has scuffle. He's now 5 seconds behind the lead cars. They're batting it out, but I think we've seen already that Kieran is right now. As Matt Veg pits for the softs. At this time then. And Arthur not using any battery either, so he's really saving that battery. It really is. And surely this is where the two leaders come into the pits. No, Firmsy staying out again. I tell you what, he could definitely get the. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure if I stayed out. He's a champion. He's just. What do I know? No. Right, Rain, and look at Rain. Rain clear air in front of him as well. So look. I'll tell you what. Board. I'll put one Rain setting the fastest lap. As long as he hasn't been validated. He is about to set the fastest lap of the race. What will it be? Oh! It was his out lap. You can't. So, you can't have my house. But he is up into P4 then. After that spin, he was about 10 seconds behind, I think. Now he's only 3.5 behind Kieran. Kieran now, just look at that, 29. You need about 30 seconds here, don't you? So, Kieran needs a really, really fast lap and a really good out lap. The challenge Arthur, we know Arthur will be pitting this lap surely. He's surely got to come in. Pack Bussy, will Pack Bussy come in? He doesn't. Right then, let's watch Kieran. Watch that blue dot, the lighter blue dot I should say, the Red Bull dot. He's in the pits. The gap will start coming down now. Poor corner there from Kieran, I think, actually. So, not the best out lap. But he's coming around the final corner now. Arthur has been released. He's coming. He's at the end of the pit lane. Kieran about to come around the corner, and it looks like they come out side by side. Oh, look, you couldn't get any closer than that. Kieran unable to. The undercut with those new soft tyres. Arthur is able to keep his lead. And I guess this is now where Kieran will start to attack. He knows if he wants to win, he'll know he'll want to maybe get. Now is only 3. Every corner these front two battle is an opportunity for Rain to close that gap. Look, they're on the same straight now. Is it possible to rejoin this back? Look how close they are going through Maggots and Beck. Riding the grass. Now, let's have a look at Kieran. Wheelie. No, he doesn't. He's going for the move this time. And Arthur still not using much battery. Kieran into the lead. As Arthur, oh, and there you go, Arthur. A 3-second time penalty. The track limit is 3 warnings. So now time penalties are definitely coming into play. Kieran, your current race leader, so he's closed about 3/10 of a second. But now this is where Arthur will now come back down the Wellington Straight. Will Arthur attack or will he sit behind? Silly question. He will attack. One Arthur goes, and Kieran almost cut out. Oh, will he get back up the inside? He's got to be careful. Will he have a move up at the cuts? Very Lewis. He's okay, not quite but he will be close enough going into... just look at the way those cars turn. Kieran, is he close enough to have a go? Look at the closing speed. He's definitely on for it now. Kieran is up for this one tonight. It's so good to see Kieran back on form. Such a disappointing season from his own high standards. Back at the forefront, racing the leaders for the maximum points. Being chased down by Rain. The gap down to 2.3 seconds now. We're going to have a three-way battle to the end of this race, I think. Rain, I think, is comfortably going to be catching. Let's have a quick look at the fastest lap. So, yeah, Rain, look at the difference in lap times as well. Fastest lap. Rain's lap is 0.6 of a second faster. As Arthur then retakes the lead. Oh, he comes across as well, so I hate it. I know that's very much a legal move, but I hate it when people do that to me. But of course, now Arthur knows he's got to get away from Kieran because he's got those 3 seconds. Rain is in the 3 seconds as well. But we've seen before, Kieran is very susceptible to the 3 seconds as well. As Rhino, the latest driver to get a penalty. Arrows, look at that. Arrows up at the P7. He's got back up the field. Elite Risk, unfortunately, 14. Shame he can't be with us. Right then, all Kieran does. Look at that. I'll tell you what, Silverstone is usually quite a tricky place where it takes very well to overtake each other lap by lap. But as I mentioned earlier, every corner they attack and challenge each other. It's another lap. They allow Rain to get closer. So then, we have started lap 26, 7 laps. Oh, look at that, Arthur's moved up the inside there and it makes it work. Oh, I'll tell you what, I wasn't ready for that one, but it does give Kieran the DRS, and that kind of move is the one where, look at that, they've lost almost half a second to Rain in that one corner alone. Here comes, thinks against it. Into, he doesn't have a look. That was a great overtake by Arthur. Very opportunistic there. Right then, where will this battle end? Rain, he isn't closing as fast as we thought, but he should definitely be back at these guys by the end. Just got to keep his head down. And Rain's got 3 seconds now, so right, the thing is with Kieran now, he knows he doesn't have to make the move. Look at that, he's backing off. All Kieran knows, he's got to keep his nose clean, he's got to keep the white lines. And he's got his first win of the season. And he knows now he doesn't need to battle too hard. He knows that he's got the least to lose out. Really now it's between Rain and Arthur for P2. That's the question, or will he now keep backing off? I think he's a little look, but that DRS will just pull him closer. Keeps him in the range. Breaks himself a little there, but easily done. So while these two are battling, there you go, look, Rain's got the gap under a second. He was obviously listening to what I was saying. He's got fallen out to the DRS again. So let's have a look at Kieran. And will he have an attack? Looks like a messy one coming out of there. Will he have a look? Or is he going to lift off? No, he's having a look round the outside. Oh, what a move by Kieran. Round the outside. He retakes the lead. That was a great move from Kieran. Kept to the left, kept to the racing line, and that was a great move from Kieran up into the lead of the Grand Prix. So then, while we got a little break, we'll do a quick rundown. We've got Vegeta in P4, Pac Bussy in P5, Jake having a very good race up in P6 as Arthur. Has he done it again? Yeah, look at that. He's had a look again up into farm. And he's caught Kieran napping. Well, I don't say like napping, but he's on a very good run. Corner from Abby. And he's had a good one. Look at that. Kieran coming right back at him. Kieran's got to be careful because he's susceptible to the 3-second penalties as well. But very good. Right then. Jake, the first of the medium runners in P6. Early spin for Lucy up in P8, when we've got the 9 and P10 with Matt Veg and Waze Aurelian just outside the points in P11. Finder Vendor is P12, Podgy Porter P13, Elite ready. Having said that, he's about to overtake Podgy Porter. And yes, he does. So Elite Risk up into P13. Rhino is 15. Bad race from McLaren. P16. David and Kuba. P16. Gamer. Up the back. A lap down. So we come round to start lap 23. 4 laps remaining. Rain is now back. He is on the hunt. How aggressive will he be? That is the question. And now it looks like, I tell you what. Yeah, look at that. Arthur has got DRS off the lap car, Pro Gamer. So he'll be only overtaking around. Arthur's got 3 laps to put on that second. Rain has got the same. Rain's definitely got the hardest work to do out of the 3 to get the victory here today. Excuse me, I just had a really... Right. Oop. Misclick. Right then. So, here we are then. Not having a look in this time, and I think Kieran not quite close enough to have an attack. With just 3 laps remaining now. He's just got to stay calm. As Aros overtakes the P6. Aros definitely a very good recovery drive there. Jake not really have much of a chance on the slower of the 2. Don't think there's much else on track. Got Matt Veg and Fair Lucy still together. Other than that, the field is pretty spread out. Of course, Jake is still close to Aros. By him. But back up the front then. The front 3 covered by... It was less than half a second there. Very close racing. It's been a very good race so far. It'll be a bit of shame to end, but definitely one to remember for the on-track battling. Shame there wasn't more at stake, to be honest. But there you go. Sometimes when the pressure comes off, you get a lot better racing. Oh, that could have been a track extension. Oh, and look at that. He's possibly going to lose that to Rain here. This could be very dangerous, but they're getting closer. Rain's going for that P2 now, but Kieran does have the inside line, but no, he backs out. Rain up into P2 then. So then, Rain's got 2 laps now to try and overtake Arthur. Not too sure he will. Will he try an Arthur? Will he put an Arthur and have a look up into here? No, he will not. But he does have DRS, of course. Oh, he has an early dive. Oh. That was a very cheeky attempt. And it's Kieran. Oh, and Matt Veg. I tell you what, bringing out the flags. Reminded me, we haven't even had a safety car on VSE today. So, and tell you what, lap 25, and we get our first retirement. Very well done, Tier 1. Right then. Back up the front, the business end. We're still on P3. Right now, Kieran will be. The question is, we're going to push now. Is he going to want to take the lead? Look at his battery. He's drained that battery, and he's going to have a look on the inside. Oh, that look sketchy. But Arthur's going to have another look up into Vale. They're going to go side by side. Oh, look how close Arthur gets. He's so close. It's not a place the sun usually shines. As Arthur does his trademark dive. And he's retaking the lead. You think Kieran would be wide to that now, but it does. It's a very good tactic indeed. Overtakes, get a DRS and pulls away a little bit, because look at that, he's 7 tenths ahead already now. We're on the last lap of the race now. These three have got Arthur. Sorry, Kieran now knows he's just got to keep it. Oh, and Rhino's gone. Flies. The final 2 laps. There you go. As will Rain get Kieran? No, Rain stays behind. Both drivers had DRS, and right then as we approach Vale and Club Corner for the last time. That 26 out of 26, Arthur will come round and he wins on track. But of course, today's winner will be Kieran. Very well deserved. Well done. A great drive from these three. As Kieran takes the win. So great to see him back up on that top step. Very popular driver is Kieran. So well done to him. Arthur takes second place. Cars try and join him. Oi, there we go. That's it, the Red Bulls. You love to see it. So yeah, a very entertaining race. I'm sure you'll agree. Hopefully the lag wasn't too bad. It looked okay from where I was watching. Yeah. Let's run on board with our race winner, shall we? As I said before, frustrating race. As David and Kuba will come across the look at that dirt on his car. Has he been on the grass? Probably. So David and Kuba will come home in P14, and the last to cross the finishing line will be Orange and Finn. So I must say first and last. Oh, I think he was going the wrong way. Is he going to reverse? He's going to reverse across the finishing line. Of course. Yeah, I had to wonder where he was going for a second there. So, right. Bit of an odd way to finish. But there we go. So, on to the top step of the podium. Very well deserved. A great race from the top three. Shame Elite Risk had that come up. But the champagne is spraying. Kieran is your winner. Taking home the 25 points. Arthur. And I'll tell you what, something I forgot to end. So not only does Kieran first win of the season, Kieran has now the most podiums in 7GR. So before RL Thomas of the most podiums in 7GR, which was first, has now taken his first podium. the joint top of the to the race. Your race winner, Arthur P2. Rain finishes P3 with the fastest lap. P4, Pakbasi P5. Alros strong comeback after his. Jake, our Lord and Saviour, is P7. Fear 8. Aruni P9. Waze, the last scorers in P10. Elite Risk P11. Forza P12. Fine Defender P13. Cuba P14. Origin Finn P15. And then of course you've got the DNFers of Rhino and right then, I think shall end the streaks like everyone is ready up. Hopefully, well, thank you guys for watching. It's been a good one. If you enjoyed tonight, make sure you join back tomorrow where Tier 2 will be action and the streets of Jeddah. Tomorrow, make sure you're back where Tier 3, and I include myself in Bahrain. Again, that will start at 8:30. If not, the next day, where it's the final race of